It's a Michael Jackson movie coming out?
Hell yeah.
What, like a documentary or like a
little
movie?
straight out of Compton shit, biopic. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't even seen that. Can we actually
Shout
watch?
out
Is there a
Antoine
trailer for that?
Fuqua. Yeah, it is.
Let's
it
see
came
that.
out like a
Oh no, I did
week or
see
two
it.
ago.
I saw the trailer. I'm lying. I saw the trailer.
Everybody was mad. It was just crazy, bro. It was a lot of mixed. A lot of people loved it, like me, but it was a few people mad, and it didn't make sense.
What were they mad about?
But, bro, just stupid shit. You know how motherfuckers be. You can't please everybody, man. Motherfuckers complaining about the nose and shit. All types of just dumb shit, bro.
Bro, the crazy shit is, we were just talking about it too. It's like these people that were so huge at one point in time, like time goes by and the kids just don't care about them. Like we're talking about the SoundCloud era, bro. It's 10 years.
I told my mother that shit the other day because she was talking about like how somebody didn't know who Val Kilmer was. And I was just like, I love Batman, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, moms. Like, motherfuckers barely can name. If you born after 2001, motherfuckers barely can name 5 Tupac and Biggie songs. You expect them to know Val Kilmer?
Well, like I was saying,
like, he just fired, but these young motherfuckers don't know about this shit.
Is that the first person that played Batman?
Nah, he like the.
I've heard that name.
He the second
I don't even
person.
know what that is.
Yeah, he is the second person. I think Michael Keaton was the first. And shit. Batman. I fuck with the Batman movies. That's how I know. But it was Michael Keaton. Then it was Val Kilmer. He was in Batman Forever and shit. Yeah.
Well, we were talking about.
The one with Jim.
We were
That's
just
the best
watching
one with Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Two-Face.
This one right here. So we were just talking about the SoundCloud era because Lil Uzi just dropped a new video, which actually my boy Turtle, he lives in I think he lives in Texas now, but he edited the video.
Shout out Turtle
for sure. But we're like, yo, it's like 10 years later now since the SoundCloud, like the peak of SoundCloud era.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like a lot of these kids, they don't even care about Uzi or fucking Cardi or.
Nah, I ain't gonna say all that. That's a stretch. They care, but it's, you know, the reality is this, bro. Like, everybody has their run. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you like make your name in the game, it's a minute, but you know, it's a constant job to keep it at the top. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody had their moments. You know what I mean? I feel like they both, you know, household names at this point. I remember, like you said, like the SoundCloud era. I remember going to Cardi and Uzi first tour. It was Left Right tour. It was at the Rock and Roll Hotel in D.C. Bro, that shit, it was probably only like maybe 300 people in there. And you see what the fuck both them niggas on now. So it's, you know what I mean?
Oh, they did a tour together.
Yeah, it's like way back. Motherfuckers probably don't even remember. Like, they did a tour of Cardi and Uzi, and like, that shit was live, bro. And you know what I mean? It was only 300 people there, you feel me? And fast forward now, motherfuckers selling out arenas and shit. So somebody cares, shit.
No, I'm not saying, obviously people care. But it's like, yeah, you could be super huge and then it gets to a point where
I get
your
what
time
you're saying,
is gone.
It get watered down.
You have to know how to gracefully bow out sometimes. Like, I feel like J. Cole put that in my head because he was talking about like the Fall Off album. Like, he's been pushing that for a while, hasn't came out.
I don't think you really believe J. Cole retiring. I think that's I think that's a part of the rollout.
Well, I think he's watching like artists like Nas, like he's inspired by, and you see, I mean, you'll take like 10 years off.
Nas just dropped like fucking 5 albums in like a 2-year span. So it's like, bro, once you in this shit, bro, you in it. People be saying, I can understand taking a break, but don't nobody really retire, my nigga. Niggas be capping.
Some people retire.
Some, but it's like, the niggas that really retire is because the shit not working. Who you know that's a legend that really retire? Who the fuck just saying, fuck all this shit? They might do it on their time, you know what I'm saying? They not out here being competitive about it, but don't nobody really stop, man. Like, I feel like hip-hop is like, entering that rock and roll stage now to where it's no longer some age-appropriate shit. Anybody can do it. Everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my opinion, though. I don't know.
Well, I think that did pigeonhole hip-hop for a long time, it being a genre that was, like, primarily made by and for kids.
Right.
Right? And, well, that's not how it was in the beginning. In the beginning, it was, like, 20, 30-year-olds, like, at the beginning of hip-hop.
I mean,
it got to the point where everybody that was blown up was a kid.
Yeah, facts. I mean, but that's just the world, though. You know, the youth drives everything, whether it's fashion, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they drive everything, but they're a driving force, you know what I mean? Like, they definitely have a huge influence over the culture, you know what I mean? So it's like, it may not seem like certain figures are as prominent as they once were. It's just more so that their fan base is just growing and maturing and getting older. So shit, them niggas may not want to go mosh and shit like that at shows no more. So it's like the key is being an artist is just making music that kind of grow with your following instead of just getting stuck in that box. Because then you might wake up one day and look around and be like, damn, like I'm 30-something, but it's all little ass kids in my show. Like what the fuck? Or the opposite. I don't know. I mean,
or you can make music that doesn't age well. Like you turn 40 and you can't really perform the songs you made at 17. They're not really timeless records.
You know, so
I don't know. Like this thing is very much a grind, bro. And I mean, you can kind of attest to that too. You've been making music for a long time, but this is like Nipsey Hussle said it the best, bro. This shit is a fucking marathon, bro. It's not a race.
Definitely, you gotta move at your own speed, move at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, I compare it to, like, you know, the, like, Kentucky Derby or some shit. Like, horses wear blinders for a reason. If they ain't had them blinders on, the second you take them bitches off, they look in each and every direction and they fucking the whole race up. They wrecking the track, you know what I'm saying? So the key and goal is just head down, straight forward, stay focused. You know
Tunnel vision.
Exactly.
So, well, first of all, welcome back. Was good.
Man,
Our last
glad
episode
to be back.
was...
Let me take my coat off, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm home in this bitch. Hold on.
Do your thing. Our last episode was August 2023.
Damn.
I was looking that shit up earlier.
A lot happened. Shit.
Yeah, lots been happening. I know we've been trying to make this happen, I feel like, for like a year, but situations going on. So we're glad to have you back. You were telling me when we were texting the other day, you were like, you dropped 15 albums since our last episode?
Shit, maybe more, but I know off top, though, it got to be at least 15. Definitely at least 15, for sure. Because album number 10 about to drop this Friday.
The 10th album this year?
Yeah, 10th album this year.
Why do you drop so many albums?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. In this year in particular, I had many reasons. One being that I've been saying I was going to flood. Like, the last 2-3 years, I've been saying I'm going to flood. Because, like, anybody who's been following me since early on, like, that's really how I made my mark, just from dropping a bunch of tapes and just flooding the market. But I was touring for like 3 straight years, so I ain't really have time to record as much. I was still releasing, but not at the rate that I wanted to. So this year, I was like, well, last year I told myself, like, 2025, I don't give a fuck if I do any shows. I'm just locking in, recording. I was like, I ain't go in with the mindset like, oh, I'm about to just drop 10 albums, but I was just like, I'm finna flood. Whatever comes out, I'm finna just lock in. And, you know, basically that's what it was, just me having that drive to want to do it. It's like, while I want to do it, let me just do it. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, man, just I be looking at the climate and just like the landscape of just like independent artists. Cause, you know, I'm indie. A lot of people think I'm signed and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm independent. I'm doing this shit all me. You know, I got my team, my manager JD and shit. But like, you know, we indie. But like, I just be looking at it, like, I be reading the room, looking around, and like, people be just, like, take what you do seriously, but motherfuckers be just taking shit too seriously. Like, they be drawing everything out. Niggas be overthinking shit. And then people don't even be dropping shit. It's like, bro, it's people that are signed to mainstream labels that wish they can drop, but they can't because of whatever obligations. So why
people just posting fit pics and shit.
So while your ass is independent and can literally do what the fuck you want, why not drop?
Yeah, I mean, I think there definitely is a strategy. It's good to have a strategy, like a rollout strategy.
For sure.
But also you can get like too, I don't want to say too cool, but you can get to a point where like you just, it's like you ride, like people have a moment and they try to ride that moment for too long and then don't create another moment.
Right.
And you go to their page and it's just fit pics, not really dropping music like that or, oh damn.
That's
threw the lighter behind the couch. Yeah, that lighter's fucked up. Hold up. Shit. You want to? Should we get that lighter?
Fuck it.
Let me reach it for you. I got you. Hold up.
Oh, my brother. Thank you, man.
Yo, get your fucking
shout out
aim
Money
up.
Mirror, dog. What would I do without him, man?
But nah, people don't drop enough, bro. I don't know what it is. Me, I can't help but to drop, bro. I gotta drop some shit. Like, and then, well, there's also different strategies, you know, to dropping. Like, some people will either like fill up a clip, then figure out a rollout. But on the way we do things, we'll just record one thing, drop it. Record the next thing. Like, we just keep moving on to the next thing. I don't really like having too much stuff in the cut.
Right. Now, that's how you keep it flowing, though, man.
Nah, for sure. But I do like how you have kind of orchestrated these tours you've been doing for the last few years. It's like, I feel like you kind of took it back to, like, the groundwork. You're just like, you have connections with people in these different areas. You link up with them. You get a venue there, and, like, you put local people on to open that are from that area. It's like you almost, like, don't really care about, not don't care about, but it's like social media is almost not really important to what you're doing. It's just like real life connections and making real life moments.
No, for sure. I mean, cause bro, you know better than anybody. I've been doing this shit for a long time. Niggas done gone viral a bunch of times. Niggas done had very big moments and had them happen like in front of the world on social media. So I'm not gonna sit here and downplay the impact of it all, but it's nothing like having the people in real time, in real life, really supporting and loving what you do. So, you know, I use the internet and social media to my advantage on a branding tip, but it's always important to just get out here and touch the people always, whether it's your community or the next community, because we all the same in some type of way, you know, but you got to tap in and really reach people to figure that out.
What was your first viral moment, you would say?
Honestly, bro, I would say, and I'm not gonna count the local shit because that's cool and all, but I think like the first big splash, I would have to say it kind of all was happening around the same time. Like, shout out my nigga Ty Beats, ASAP Ty Beats. We had dropped a single called Not Like Me at the time. I think it was like 2015. And that shit really had shit bubbling for real. Like, had people asking all types of questions. ASAP Mob had followed me on Twitter. They still follow me on Twitter, but like, it was like, you know, it had got a lot of people talking. And then right around that same time, I was working with Icy Twat, and we started flooding our tapes and shit. Like, so it was like a big ass snowball effect, I would say, like around like entering like 2014, everything just started rolling into one another. From the releases, I had videos going viral, the collaborations with different producers, it kind of just all imploded into one. And then like, you know, I just kind of start coming up in different conversations, except in different cities, whether it be out here or LA, Atlanta, New York, just people kind of was like, yo, who's Bucky Malone? Who Bucky Malone? And then, you know, that just kind of just kept the train going even to this day.
Well, how did you build these connections in those times? Because you're coming from Manassas, right? Manassas, Virginia?
Manassas, Virginia, Bailey's Crossroads, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, so coming out of there in those times, like 2014, 15, that's like kind of that peak SoundCloud era that we were just mentioning. How are you making connections in that time?
Oh, man, honestly, bro, it's really just from being around, bro, just all these years, dog. Because before SoundCloud and all that shit, you know what I mean, I was in high school straight up posting tracks on MySpace or just media share links and shit like that. Whatever that people can just directly download my shit for free, that's how I was getting my shit around. And honestly, bro, I ain't have no shame in my shit. I would literally, whether it was Facebook, MySpace, whatever the fuck was going on at the time, I would literally message whoever was my friend on there, every fucking body. It can be 1,000 people in my friend list. I would hit all of them up. And this was before, like, people shame that shit. Now people say, you're spamming, da-da-da-da. But back in the day, I would directly hit up 500 people. And out of that 500 people, 400 of them motherfuckers be like, bro, this shit is fire. So, like, literally just doing that over the years, they would literally do the work for me, bro. I swear to God. Like, I'll have followers from Cleveland, followers from over here, over there, like, and over the years, that shit just added up. And, like, I'm a very astute person. I pay attention to a lot of things. So over the years, I just kept track. Like, all right, I'm seeing I got a lot of Atlanta followers. I'm seeing I got a lot of New York followers. I just start tapping in, bro. I just start taking trips to these cities, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be, I ain't gonna lie, you know, some of it be some scandalous shit. Nigga might link with a hoe or something. But, like, that would lead to bigger shit, though. Like, because they would know motherfuckers that do music or art. they will be introducing me to motherfuckers, and then I'll be meeting motherfuckers through these people. So just being a genuine nigga and a thorough dude, being able to like just move around and handle myself well, I just been blessed to be able to mesh with all different types of crowds, bro, and literally just the word of mouth. That's all I can really say. And honestly, just the internet too, for sure. Because you know how shit travel on the net, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, even to this day, it seems like a lot of people feel embarrassed to like promote themselves too much. Like,
I don't know.
They want to like be too cool to promote themselves.
Who else gonna do it? And then if you pay a nigga to promote your shit, you gotta look at it like they're gonna do exactly what you paid them for.
Not more.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
more.
one bit more.
Not one bit more, you know. And you know, sometimes it may not hit the mark that they told you it was going to hit. You know, analytics and logistics aren't always 100% correct. So it's just one of them things where...
Well, marketing is never a for sure thing. It's never promised. Even any company, fucking Walmart, they pay millions of dollars for a marketing thing. That's just to show it to you. It's not necessarily like guarantee that you're going to go buy that thing. It's actually known. It's known that if you put in $1 million on a marketing campaign and 1 million people see it, right, it's like the data shows that only like 5% of those people are actually going to go buy something. That's like that's normal.
So just imagine how much pumping and networking that you really got to do to just sell a couple units. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never shy away from promoting my shit because I look at it like ain't nobody who's going to promote your shit if you're not doing it.
Facts.
I look at it like nobody's gonna come and help your ass until you're breaking your fucking back, struggling, trying to do everything yourself. And then that's when somebody usually comes in and be like, hey, you need assistance? I feel like literally that's how like me and my manager clicked up. Like I was doing shit on my own for a few years and like everything just organically happened. Like it wasn't like I just went scouting for managers. Like shit just came together, man.
Well, most people want to either work with people that are bigger than them. It's like I forgot what the word is. It's like you can collaborate either like in upward or like I forgot. It's like lateral collabing, where it's like you can either work with people that are like above you in like clout or notoriety, or you can build with people that are at the same level as you. Which I think is actually, they say it's like smarter to do that.
It's just as better. I mean, it's just as good, if not better. Real talk. Because I mean, yeah, you can work with like a bigger artist and what have you, or collaborate with larger companies and entities, but you know, it adds on to the portfolio, of course, but they're established already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they did you a solid. So you wanted to always be an even exchange type of situation. Like, yeah, it's great to collaborate with a larger company, a bigger artist, whatever the case may be. But it's even better when both of y'all are like collectively bringing something to the table, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't one sided. It ain't like they just throwing you a bone. It's like we making each other look good. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, it's like mutually beneficial.
Exactly.
I think the times we're in right now, bro, it's so easy to market yourself and it's finally accessible to get your stuff in front of the people. Whereas like in the past, I always talk about this, labels had a monopoly on who we discover. So if you think about in the early 90s, 2000s even, whatever, and then before that, like you could be hard as fuck, but nobody would know about you. Like these labels literally, because this is before social media, so there's only like a select few channels of like where you can discover new music at. Maybe you might see it in a magazine, you might see it on MTV, on the radio, but the labels had the monopoly on what artists are shown there. And it was like cheating for real. Like you couldn't discover anybody else other than who they show you. Man. So now we fast forward to 2025, and then like anybody can put themselves out there. And I think that's why the labels have had a hard time like figuring out what to do in this moment. I feel like even the labels have been scrambling. They haven't been able to figure out, should I work with an artist who has a hot moment right now? It's just some kid on TikTok where I don't even know if he'll be popping a year from now, or should I focus on a more mature artist that's been doing it for longer and maybe is already more developed and can have a longer career? They've been trying to figure it out too. And now you throw in AI into this whole music industry.
Oh man,
that's going crazy right now. People don't know what's about to happen with that. I think like that stuff, to me, like some people look at it as like it might fuck up the game or whatever, but I think that's what keeps it interesting. Like creativity is evolving with like the technology over the times, and it's like interesting to see how people use that stuff.
I seen somebody say the other day, like, I'm trying to remember who said it exactly, but it was along the lines of like we can't beat the future, so we might as well just go along with it or get with it. Like, that's not the exact quote, but that's pretty much what they were saying in summary. And I agree to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if things are changing, why whine about it? You know, just get with the times and adapt. That's what evolution is. That's what we always been doing since the beginning of the time. But at the same time, it's like, just like anything else, it's all on how it's being used. You feel me?
Yeah.
As long as it ain't being used in an exploitive way or in a way to where, I don't know, just doesn't seem natural, then it shouldn't be a problem. Like, because I mean, it's not like companies haven't already been using this shit. It's just in our access now.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
It's funny because Virginia is like at the forefront of this AI wave right now with Timbaland. Pull that up. I think Warner Brothers, I believe, just acquired Suno, which is the AI program that Timbaland uses. I don't know if he might be a part owner in it.
What is he doing with that shit? He got
with the AI shit?
Yeah, he got
Bro,
an
did
artist,
you see,
right?
Did you see he made that announcement in my comments on TikTok?
I did see that.
I think that's the first time he literally said that anywhere, and it's just on some random fucking TikTok I posted.
He knew it would break.
AI music heavyweight Suno partners with Warner Music Group after lawsuit settlement. Let me read some of this. And then also, I want to look up, is Timbaland a part owner of Suno? And the strongest sign yet that the world's biggest record labels are embracing AI, leading AI music platform Suno announced today that it has settled Warner Music Group's lawsuit over the use of its songs in Suno's training data. And Suno and Warner Music Group are partnering on next generation licensed AI music. Well, I didn't even know that. So it started with Warner Music Group suing them. Now they acquired it or partnered with them. That bag must have been crazy.
Yeah, they probably... they came.
I mean, I think with the whole AI thing, or what it is right now is artists think they should get a cut, or they don't like, because the AI is being trained on real music.
Right.
So it's like, okay, artists probably should get a cut of that. Facts. And then also it's like, how integrated will AI become with the music? Like, will it be a fully AI song? Like, it's gonna be like a fake artist, fake voice, fake everything. Like, how much human input will there still be? And from what I see right now that people are using it, it's mainly producers. Like, matter of fact, who was just up here? YSN Kappa was telling us this. So he uses, he has a few producers that he fucks with from Australia. And apparently now producers are using AI to just make samples. And so instead of using a sample you got to clear, you can make an AI sample that sounds similar to the vibe you want, and you can make a beat around it.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I can't be mad at that, because you might have a hard-ass record, but then can't get that sample clear. Yeah. You can change it, do all types of shit, and it may not sound or feel like that original. So, like I said, it's all on how you use it.
Yeah. It's a tool. It's a tool at the end of the day.
Now, if the police start using this shit to lock niggas up, I'm not with it. That's where we draw on the line. Like, nah, nigga. As long as niggas ain't making fake videos, incriminating motherfuckers, and doing crazy weird shit with it.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Well, the police in Portsmouth definitely had a police drone out there. We were just talking about in the last pod. They had a fucking police drone around this, like, fentanyl heavy area. And they posted a picture of like these fucking fentanyl users like throwing stuff at the police drone.
They fucking the stripper.
Well, I'm saying, so
Timbaland, we're not supporting that though. We're not supporting like niggas
what
using that. We just saying that shit.
Using the drones?
Nah, using
fentanyl.
Yeah, we. I don't want people to get.
Please don't do that.
Yeah,
bro. I know a lot of people I went to high school with that died off fentanyl.
Man,
it's a good like 5 to 7 people.
Friends that didn't pass from it, unfortunately. So it's a real deal. Kids, stay away from it.
Yeah, I remember in the days when I was in high school doing drugs. The worst thing that could happen, for the most part, is you don't get high. It's just like not potent, but now you just die.
I don't want to sound like I'm the old nigga now, because I'm still young and shit. But I mean, like our era of drugs, like niggas looked at you crazy for doing this, like. Motherfuckers had hella shit for you. You know what I mean? As soon as you light up a
my parents definitely looked at me crazy. In Bosnia, bro, they look at weed like heroin.
I mean, that's common though. When you start traveling and going to different countries, it's like, nigga, you can't find no weed nowhere. Nigga, I damn near got strip search going to Mexico for the first time. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't bring shit over here. You feel me? I would have been locked. I would have still over that bitch. So
getting strip search for some weed is crazy.
Man, listen, I got off the plane. The dogs was waiting. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And then it was like they was only calling certain motherfuckers over to the search line. You know they called my ass over there. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Is that Bucky Malone? Oh, wait, just to finish that point. Timbaland does not own Suno. Zoom in on that a little bit, bro. Rather, he has an official partnership with the company and serves as a strategic advisor. Okay. Timbaland's role involves providing creative direction and input on product development, promoting the platform to other artists, launching an AI-focused entertainment company, Stage Zero, with his first AI artist, using the platform to create music and host. Timbaland's getting a lot of flack, bro, and even from like people in the music industry that are like, that used to be cool with him. He's actually like, it's like he drew a real line in the sand and it's like, yo, I'm on the side of AI. And a lot of people don't like it.
I mean, as a legendary artist, producer that Timbaland is, his peers and shit, even fans, may just feel like, yo, you done broke all these legendary acts and talents. What you need to create an artist for. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just discover a new artist? That's probably how people are feeling. But, I mean, whatever his prerogative is, if that's what he want to do, shit.
So, well, what he commented on my post, like I was telling you, it sounds like the girl is a real artist. But he just came out and said that she was an AI artist, I think, to create a stir. And, like, for marketing, pretty much.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me right now.
If that's what's going on right now, I mean, you can't knock a marketing play. You did what I'm saying.
But I just like it because, like, it feels like Virginia.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen the headline and just automatically was like, oh, I didn't even want to like.
The song, she got a song she dropped. It's actually kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. She said, put ice on my shooter. He running from. She was like, put ice on my shooter, he running from deportation or some shit. I was like, what? That's crazy. Like, put ice on my shooter like a chain, like he running from deportation. I'm like, hold up, that's a fucking bar, actually.
I don't know, man. Timbo on some other shit. I don't know what Timbo got going on. But shout out Timbo.
Shout out Timbo, man. I went to the show. Positive. You know, he had a show out here recently.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like last month.
Then they just honored, they gave him the street, right?
They gave him the street.
That was like the whole, like, it was like a whole weekend thing, right?
Timberland Way weekend. It was actually a really good show. You know what's funny, though, bro? I'm driving up there with my girl, and one of my favorite, also, I really got FOMO, and I regret not being in the documentary, because I got hit up to be in the Timberland Way weekend, like, video they made, which was, like, a bunch of, like, artists from out here, like, kind of talking about Timberland and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll be honest, I was like, I'll pass on it. I was actually busy that day. But at the show, they played it on, like, the big fucking screen behind him. I was like, fuck, I wish I was in that shit now. But I'm on the way up there with my girl, and one of my favorite Timberland songs is Say Something with Drake. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling my girl, I'm like, I'm playing it in the car on the way up there. I'm like, this is a song you won't hear tonight. Because I'm thinking, like, he's beefing with Drake and shit. Like, it's like nobody in VA fucks with Drake. So I'm like, telling my girl, I'm like, yo,
man, listen.
You won't hear this song tonight. But look, it was the second song on his set list. I'm like, okay. VA still fuck with Drake.
Man, listen, bro. The internet have motherfuckers thinking all kinds of shit. I was in LA. Motherfucking JD took me to some club, like level 8 or some shit. And I want to say, I think Leon Thomas DJ was spinning that night. He was rocking out. Shout out to him. I got to figure his name out, but they was like, that was his DJ. He was rocking out. But I'm going to be real. This was like June. So the GNX shit, the GNX hype was still live in effect. Like, niggas was still bumping GNX and all that. I know I was. And, bro, I was at LA in the club, bro. And I ain't trying to put LA on blast. I love LA.
They was playing Drake.
Bro, was they? And it's not like they was, you know what I mean? It's not like they was just playing Drake and niggas was like motherfuckers, as soon as that shit came on, I'm like, I was in that bitch kind of baffled, like, oh, hold up, what the fuck? I thought we wasn't playing the Drake right now on the West. But, you know, let me not instigate that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll be honest, bro.
They both legends.
They're both legends, but I will say that whole beef really made me not fuck with Kendrick. Now,
Really?
I never play Kendrick. If I hear him on the radio, I'll literally change the station.
Is it because he just been playing it? They've been playing him everywhere?
I just feel like I associate Kendrick with like cancel culture now. Like he really tried to be a Karen and cancel Drake. Like it just felt weird.
I mean,
put smut on his name, like allegations. That's not true. Obviously, if Drake was really out here doing shit like that, he would be in jail.
I mean, niggas who've been following probably felt like this shit been coming though. Like it was all types of subliminals and little jab between both of them. They both was popping their little shit on some sneaky shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a like cynical thinker. I'll catch a lot of shit that motherfuckers will probably catch later. So I feel like this shit been brewing. Like I don't think that shit was just out of nowhere. Especially seeing how it went. Like it went that over the top. Like them niggas been had some little shit going on. Probably.
It's probably gonna go down as one of the biggest beefs in rap history.
Nah,
top
facts.
five.
I mean, commercially, it is the biggest. I'm gonna be real. Commercially, it is the biggest rap beef. I don't think it was another rap beef that crazy since like probably like
they had that many people talking about it.
Shit. Probably since Nas and Hov. The Drake and Meek Mill shit was crazy, but that shit wasn't really like. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased because I grew up like fucking with Meek hard, but I ain't really look at that shit like no beef. It was more like a nigga was just like poking fun at a nigga.
You said, "Rock, get up." You seen that shit?
Yo, it was hard listen, those was hard times being
to be a Meek fan.
Yeah, bro, that was hard. I ain't never switch on my boy though. You feel me?
I fuck with Meek, bro.
But I'm an honest nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Like Drake did get in that ass and shit. But you see what goes around comes around, man. You see,
man, Drake's a fucking goat, bro. The numbers prove it, bro. The numbers show it. And I don't know, man. I honestly, I'm a firm believer that if Drake was dark skinned, it would be no question that he's the GOAT.
Shit, they call him the GOAT. What you mean? They call him the GOAT now.
I do, but a lot of people don't. I think for that reason. If he was from like New York and he was dark skinned and his career was the same as it is now, the same music, he'd be the GOAT.
Man, listen, man. I wish my nigga Chris Lofton was here to hear you say this shit, man. He'll be going to bat for that boy Drake right now. But I mean, real talk, I'll never like. No matter what's going on, no matter whether it's like cool or it's like, you know, motherfuckers are so trendy and hop on waves. Like, it may not be popular to fuck with Drake right now, but I'll never like take away what niggas did. You know what I'm saying?
No, same. I mean, when it felt like the whole game was against Drake, I was still like, bro, that's my favorite artist.
Did Kendrick out chess him? Absolutely. But
you think so? I think we got to give it another 10 years to see who's really out chessing who.
I think I'm gonna be real. I think Kendrick. I gotta give it to Kendrick, man. I definitely think Kendrick out chessed him, and I also feel like
why? Because he booked the Super Bowl after that.
Nah, honestly, all that. See, I'm talking off the pure battle, just like the timing of like the strikes, what was being said, just. Kendrick was on a different time, and I don't think Drake was ready for that shit. I feel like the Super Bowl and the tour and all that. I went to the tour.
Oh, you did? Oh, was it with SZA? How was the tour? It was fire.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not hating. I still think Kendrick is fire.
Sitting in that shit, I was like, yeah, I don't know if bro gonna be the same after this.
Man, I hope I don't sound like a hater because I do think Kendrick is fire as well as Drake. I mean, I've been listening to Kendrick since the fucking, what's the mixtape he had when it was like all Wayne beats?
You know what's crazy? This is why, you know, like I love music. I'm not gonna be biased. Cause around that time, I was a Drake fan and I wasn't really, I ain't gonna say I wasn't a Kendrick fan, but like, I think at the time, my favorite artist on TDE might have been Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I first started like hearing them, and I started hearing them like in 2010, you know what I'm saying? Like right when I was getting out of high school, I started hearing about them.
This says 2000. Is this the tape, the Wayne tape?
Yeah.
So see, Kendrick had a.
So like 09. I started hearing about them like 2010.
Bro, I have this on my actual iTunes library. Like this is like downloaded on my phone from those times.
And I ain't gonna lie, at the time, like I was like, you know, because we already knew about J-Rock. You know, J-Rock was popping. He had the shit with Wayne. So the world kind of knew about J-Rock already. But it was like, out of the people coming up from TDE, everybody was talking about Kendrick at the time. I was like, I don't know, man. This nigga Schoolboy Q might be.
Yeah.
But then I heard Section 80, and I was oh, man.
Yo, J-Rock had a crazy hit not too long ago that I was fucking with for like a year. That
J-Rock cold.
The win shit. It's like win. Now, that shit was getting me hyped for like a year.
Listen, man, J-Rock cold. I fuck with J-Rock.
Now, I don't know what happened to Keem, though. I feel like Keem ain't really been
Keem is hard. I ain't gonna lie,
like...
He's somebody that of course, we all know he's Kendrick's cousin and stuff. Like I was hearing rumblings about him when he was, on the up and shit. But I think when he dropped the album, I want to say he dropped the album the same week as somebody. I can't remember, but it was just a big release week. And I remember listening to like all the albums that came out that week or whatever, that Friday. And then I put on Keem shit, and I'm not gonna lie, Keem, whatever dropped that week, Keem smoked everybody's shit that week. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, he's
fire.
Yeah, I was like,
he's very fire. I mean, I guess even to go back to J. Cole, we're talking about the fall off and if J. Cole is really gonna retire. I love J. Cole. Like, there's only like 2 artists that I literally remember like the moment I heard them in my life.
Yeah,
one of them is J. Cole, and one of them is Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's like, so literally crazy you said that. I was gonna say the same exact shit.
Bro, J. Cole is on MTV in the morning. Like when I used to play music videos, I literally remember before school I saw the Who Dat video when he's like going through the train tracks and like everything is like in flames and shit.
Hell yeah.
And then Wiz, my boy Cameron put me on with. I remember I think I was in like 8th, 9th grade. He had the remix to Poker Face, but I think Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Was like,
I do remember that shit.
His shit was called Smoker Face. It was like blow it by the O.
Listen,
I was like,
man,
what the fuck is this?
Bro, Prince of the City Wiz, fucking Star Power Wiz, Flight School Wiz. Listen, like, and this is all before, Cushion Orange Juice is like his Thriller at this point, right? But nigga, go back and listen to that shit I just named, bro. Like, that nigga was going burn after rolling. Like, the nigga was going crazy, son. And I could remember, like, where I was at when I, like, heard about, like you said, Cole, Wiz, shit, Big Sean, Wale. Like, it was a few people that, like, I could remember, like, exactly where I was at, who I was with when I heard them.
It's crazy, too, though, bro, because I feel like when we were coming up, most of the artists that actually found a way to blow and like get to us, they had long careers.
Hell yeah.
These days, it's very common for you to just have like a 1-2 year long career. I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's because it's like the game is so saturated. It's a lot of music out. It's a lot of artists.
It's more shit to get distracted in. Like, let's be real. Like, from the beginning of this like hip hop / rap shit, like you said, man, like it was probably only a handful of artists that we had to listen to. And they would, they was dropping albums like every 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got thousands of artists that signed, let alone unsigned and independent, you know what I mean? And the way shit is set up now, you can record a song that day, drop it that day.
You got the Wiz video. Also, some Wiz Khalifa lore that I just found out not too long ago. You remember that video of him teaching you how to roll up in the jacuzzi? That was at the Norva, bro.
Word?
Yeah, look that up, Karen.
What the fuck?
That's what I heard.
I ain't know them motherfuckers had a hot tub in there.
Me either. Look this up. See if I'm lying about this. Somebody told me that,
when
bro.
When the Norva book me, I'm gonna need some time in that hot tub. You feel me?
Let's see. Go to maybe like look that up on.
That shit Google. Was. I remember. I ain't gonna lie. I was rolling blunts and shit. I wasn't rolling papers, but when I seen that video,
is that it?
I ain't gonna lie. I start trying let me try to roll these little sheets. I ain't gonna lie.
That's it, bro. Go back. He's looking up the. Scroll to the right. Let me see the description for that photo.
Epic. VA.
Yeah. Go to that. Is that the Norva?
See how much history this place just holds, man.
The Wiz Khalifa How to Roll a Joint video was at the Norva. That's crazy.
The Norva, I just see some legendary shit happen at the Norva.
Like what?
They got him blacked out at the Norva. Off Jaeger. Drunk? Yeah, hell yeah. Not like blacked out, but like on some drunk shit, like nigga and like.
Is that Billie Eilish at it too? What the fuck? I need to go check out this hot tub.
Famous ass hot tub, man. What the fuck is going on? Shout out to Norva. That's one of my favorite venues, honestly.
Billie just posted a picture the other day that she had the things out. Go to Billie Instagram real quick.
I think the craziest show I went to at the Norva, I done went to a few, but the Lord's Never Worried tour, ASAP Mob, Schoolboy Q, and Danny Brown. That shit was the one.
Oh, it might have been a fan account that I follow, bro, because it was just her with her titties out.
Whoa.
Yo, I did an episode with Alondo Jackson. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah. I heard it, bro. He from Norfolk, right?
Yeah, he fired.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like, bro,
right.
we talked about Billie Eilish for like 15 minutes straight, and I made this like 10-minute clip of me just like kind of simping over Billie Eilish the whole time, and that shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
Man, that is hilarious.
But yeah,
So
I don't
be
know,
wearing
man.
big ass clothes, like.
Yeah, she's trying to hide that. She's trying to hide that. You know what I mean?
That's how I be though. It be joints like that.
But I respect it though because she wants to be
okay.
popular for her music rather than her sex appeal.
I was going with it.
No, she got big titty. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. For real though. But it's interesting to me, bro, to see how artists stand the test of time, right? In an industry like the music industry that's forever evolving, like every day you have new competition, new like trends change, technology changes, like the platforms change, like the way people discover music changes, like it's just like forever changing thing. And it's hard to stay on top of it. So the people that do, like, I think are like super talented.
Nah, word. I mean, it's all about your passion for it, man, and the love for it. Cause like, I'll be honest, bro, this is something I wanted to do since I was a kid, and I have been pursuing it since I was a kid, basically. And you know, now that I'm in a place where I'm getting in these doors and I'm getting in certain rooms, like, I'm be real, you know what I mean? Like, certain situations will have you like excited and heartbroken at the same time, only because it wasn't what you like thought it was going to be once you got there. So it's
what's something that has you heartbroken?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say heartbroken, but it's just it's kind of like in a sense of like, you know, you scratch and crawl to get into this shit, and then once you get into it, you like, damn, shit cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to make music. I love to do this shit. Like, you know, money and all that shit is cool. Yeah, we trying to get that. We striving to stack that up. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of bullshit that comes with it. It's a lot of negative energy that's like in the music industry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So you gotta have tough skin to pursue this shit. And I feel like the people that you do see drop out, it's not that they necessarily not tough enough to deal with this shit. It's just like, it's a lot of bullshit that motherfuckers gotta deal with. You gotta really want this shit to get this shit for real. Like, the only people that don't get it is the people that stop, you know?
I think the way to avoid that is to build a team of people yourself that you have a personal connection with, that, you know, love you and support you, and then try to get your thing, like try to have as much as you can of a direct connection with your fans.
Exactly.
Take out all the middlemen, all the fucking lawyers, all the people trying to get you under some contract and telling you how to do your career. That's why I think that's what I think is really beautiful about the time we're in right now. Like, you really can have a direct connection with your fans.
Exactly.
Like, I remember being in middle school, bro, and like before social media, and you could just like post a video and people could see what you're doing right now.
Right.
I'm thinking of like, yo, I literally remember being a kid thinking like, yo, I wonder what Wiz Khalifa is doing right now. Like, in this moment, there wasn't like a direct connection. Like, he was dropping day-to-days on YouTube and shit, but that's still like a video that he made over the last like week. Right, and this is what he was doing a week ago. Not
even
like this fucking second.
That shit was amazing to see. I remember
that was ahead of his time.
I remember Soulja Boy was doing that shit on like MySpace. Like, that's why it's so crazy. Like, bro, Soulja Boy been the same nigga. Like, I remember seeing him on MySpace with pistols and shit, 4-wheelers. This nigga was like 16, bro. So it's like, when niggas be getting on his ass now about the shit he be doing, I kind of be like, man, I seen where bro was back in, I think he was like in Mississippi or some shit. Like, bro, he really, like, bro, he was on the same shit for
remember
real.
When he was
the same nigga.
Remember when he was pushing the game console a lot?
Hell yeah.
Yo, go to Bobby's Instagram, bro. Bobby Blaze has a post that's going viral right now.
Oh, I seen that shit.
With the weed pack.
Bro, that shit. Somebody trying to get one. I seen that shit. Like, that
somebody in the comments was like, yo, Soulja Boy's in shambles right now watching this. Go to that shit.
He might be behind them motherfuckers, man. You never know. Because, I mean, these days, bro, it's all types of like.
Nah, keep going down. It's not that.
There's all types of little third-party consoles that's coming out. All you need is the license to the games, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You
zoom in on the comment. You see the Soulja Boy shit? Yeah, he going viral right now.
That man Bobby always going viral, man. Hey, shout out my brother Bobby
I see your
Blaze,
comment.
man.
Nah, I need that. Slide on me when I go to Off-Road this week. Oh, you can't even see the
I
Soulja
told
Boy
him I
shit.
need it.
I was on the phone with him earlier, and I was like, yo.
Get that off of.
I told him to pull up, but he was like, he's about to go to the alley, which I'm trying to get
Oh, Lord. What's going on at the...
It's Saturday, bro. It's Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But you know what's crazy? He literally just told me this because I'm trying to get the owner of the alley on the podcast, right? Because the alley is a staple in Newport News.
Bro, like...
Did you know that the owner of the alley was white?
What?
Bobby just told me that.
I did not know that. I would have never guessed that.
And he was like, yo, the reason that they don't like really get shut down is because he donates like $1 million to the city of Hampton every year. And that's why they kind of allow the alley to stay open, even though a bunch of like
true story. I'm gonna tell the alley story real quick since we talking about the alley. Nigga, my first night there, nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was in that bitch paranoid as a motherfucker, boy.
What?
Bro, as soon as I walked in, a nigga get packed out. I'm talking about, I'm not even in that bitch for 5 minutes. I don't know what the fuck happened. My nerves already bad. I was fake arguing with my little shorty at the time. Before I got to the bitch, I'm already in a bad mood walking in that motherfucker. I'm talking about as soon as I walk in that bitch, man, it hadn't been 5 minutes. Motherfuckers get the rumbling. And it was one of them rumbles like, I'm just knowing a nigga gonna get the busting after that shit. Man, some nigga get packed out. Security come break that shit up. Probably like 2 minutes went by, nigga, music kept going. Niggas act like ain't shit happened. I was just in that bitch blown away like.
It's common. It goes down at the alley.
And this was like a way back. This was like, might be more than 10 years ago. But like, I was just in that bitch like, oh man, like, I'm used to shit going left when that type of shit happening. Like, so I was just like, hey man, it's going down in the alley, bro. And like every night after that was like lit though. Like that was the only night that I like seen niggas rumble, but like every night after that lit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I've been to the alley twice, both times with Bobby Blaze, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time. I got like 10 wings, fries, like multiple drinks for like $10. Like the price.
See, I ain't never
crazy.
get no food. I was in that bitch hired up and liquored up and shit. Just in that motherfucker, you know. Just on bullshit.
Well, I guess, okay, so also what I wanted to ask you, we might have spoke about this in the last episode, I can't really remember, but I guess how did you get your connection with the 757? Because you are connected with like a bunch of people out here.
Hell yeah. I mean, truth be told, I've been coming to Norfolk since a kid. Like, my mother, one of my mother's best friends is from Norfolk. You know what I mean? But she used to work in Northern Virginia and travel a lot to like DC and Northern Virginia. And she met my mom like back in the 90s, I think. So like they always was close, kept in touch. So as a kid, I used to actually come to Norfolk, come to Hampton, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't really know too much about it yet, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just out here as a kid, just hanging out and shit like that. And like all I remember as a kid, like people just telling me like, yeah, you know, Allen Iverson's from here, da, da, da. You know, I'm a huge Sixers fan at the time because I know AI from VA. So I'm like, oh, he's from down here? So like just being a kid and knowing that always made me like have like the utmost respect just for the whole 7-5. I'm like, damn, like they got some legendary motherfuckers from out here. Then it's like, when you get older, you start to realize like, oh shit, motherfucker, the Neptune's from here, Timberland from here. Like, it's like, it just started looking like the Avengers is from this motherfucker. So it just make you proud to be from here, bro. Like, real talk. And then like, even like later in life, boom. So it's funny how everything worked. Like I said, I was coming to Norfolk ever since I was a kid. Fast forward, I'm in high school. I'm Bucky Malone even during this time, but I'm playing ball. But I'm kind of on some like the ball shit ain't really going nowhere, so I'm kind of over it.
About basketball?
Football. So I'm applying to schools and shit like that. I only got into 2 schools, VSU and NSU. Now, I don't know why, but I wasn't really feeling VSU. I just was like, you know, and they was trying to make me do a whole bunch of extra shit to get in. I'm like, yo, this nigga is getting in with a 1.8. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, y'all trying to make me, like, jump through hurdles for this shit. I don't know if it's like that now.
What were they trying to make you do?
Bro, they was trying to, I had to, like, basically, they was trying to make me take an extra math class and some more shit.
Like extra courses?
Bro, this is VSU. I wasn't doing all that. So,
okay. Did you go to NSU?
Yeah, exactly. I went to NSU, so that was like the next best thing because they wasn't about to make me go through all of that. I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ended up going to NSU. So it was full circle because it was like, damn, I was out here when I was younger. Now I'm out here going to college and shit. And that's when I really started to like kind of get reintroduced to the area because when I was out there, I was a kid. Now I'm a man. So I started meeting people just off campus and on campus. A lot of my homies from like back home, from the 703 Northern Virginia, they like was going to school down here too, but they was going to ODU. So that gave me the chance to like kind of bounce between schools. Like I'll be at ODU some weekends, then I'll just like post at NSU the next weekend or whatever, do my thing. And like, you know how it is, bro. The 757 is contagious. You go out one night, you damn near meet the whole city. So just between bouncing back from Norfolk, VA Beach, Hampton, just start bumping into motherfuckers, man. You know.
What'd you go to school for?
Mass communications. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I was trying to go to the Art Institute in Arlington, you know what I'm saying? I had got accepted there first. Actually, I left that out. I had got accepted there. But my mom was on some, nah, you going to a real school. If I'm going to pay that, like, because that shit was bread, I ain't going to lie. So she like, nah, you know, typical parent shit. Like, she wanted me to, you know what I mean, get a degree and what have you. So she just.
A degree
like,
that you can actually have a job in? It's like, you ain't getting no fucking
like
job art degree.
Art.
Yeah.
What? So, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit got scrapped, you know what I mean? But, you know, everything happened for a reason, man, because I wouldn't take back nothing now that I done actually went to NSU, you know what I'm saying? So it all worked out, you feel me?
I always feel like if you want to do anything creative, I feel like going to school for it is usually a waste of time. Like, you can go, I mean, I'm sure it's beneficial.
It sharpens you up. You get your certs, but
you get your certification. You like, I think what's important the
it's
most.
A motherfucker that probably ain't even graduated high school that's just as talented, bro. That's
yeah,
crazy.
well, what I'm saying is, like, if you go to school for some type of art thing, let's say you want to be a painter. Right. Yeah, it could be beneficial where you learn the history of your field. You learn how everything was done before you. So there's some benefit to that. You can apply that to what you do. But like most creative things, the important thing is to like cultivate your style and how you want to do things. And the only way to do that is to just do it.
Right.
It's like you can study it, but like you're not really working on your stuff at that point.
Exactly.
You know? And then like really any field, like whatever degree you do, whatever industry you're in, it's like going to school for it is way different than in the field experience.
Right.
I even know from being an electrician, like I've worked at companies in the past where it's people come in from school and they're like trying to act like they're like these big badasses, but they don't really know shit because they have no.
It's all about getting in that
field.
field, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? Listen, man. Like I said, I went to college for mass communications. I was in all types of classes, TV production.
Well, did you ever
radio.
get any jobs in that field, like a real job?
You said what? I mean, low
no.
key,
Did you like after graduating?
Low key, I would have loved to actually work one of the jobs in that field, but I never got one, unfortunately.
So did you have school debt?
Hell yeah.
You still in school debt?
Not as much, but hell yeah.
Did you get any debt cleared by Joe Biden?
Actually, I think so.
You don't even know though. It's like
nah. It's like I'm scared to say, bro. Nah. It ain't even that. I'm scared to say. You know, I don't know who the fuck watching this, man. I don't want to say.
I mean, it's not illegal. A lot of
I know it ain't illegal, but it's just like, man, I still owe them motherfuckers. So I got some forgiven though, but not all, not enough. Shit.
Yeah, I want to say, look that up, maybe, Karen. I think Joe Biden took like $10,000.
He definitely did. He did because I was checking my shit and it was like it had dramatically decreased, and I was like, what the fuck? Thought I was tripping. I was scared to I had to double, triple check that shit. So he definitely took something off the top. I still owe something, but not as much shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Biden, nigga.
So you are coming to Norfolk as a kid, like with your mom, her best friend was here. You go to NSU, like you're making music. You have like a bunch of these different little like moments that you've had over the years since like over like a decade ago. Right. You're still making music. You're still having connections. You're doing like your own tours. You're dropping music. Like what?
We dropping toys and shit.
Toys,
now,
yeah. Let's get into that as well. But like, what do you think? I don't want to say like what's the next step for you, but like, is there anything else you want to do in like music that you haven't done already?
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. You know, I mean, I don't want to be like egotistical, but you know what I'm saying? It's definitely still heights that I feel like I haven't reached that I want to reach and shit like that. But I'm still also happy with the progress that's been made over the years. Like, one thing I will say, like, sometimes when you busy and always doing shit, you kind of don't notice how far you came. So, like, I would say this year I've gotten a chance to, like, reflect on a lot of shit and came a long way. So, proud of myself. I'm proud of the fans for growing with me, accepting me for who I am. So, yeah, man.
I mean, I can resonate with that too, bro. Like, when you're in it, you don't really have much time for reflection.
Yeah, facts.
We're on the same thing. Like, we just do a bunch of stuff. We, like, rarely talk about what we did last month. We're already, like, on to the next thing.
This might be the first time I ever admitted this shit, but truth be told, like, I really just started listening to my music maybe, like, 3 years ago. And
to
niggas might,
music?
yeah, and niggas might be like, what do you mean by that? And honestly, like, I would make projects, make singles, release them, and just move on. Like, I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might occasionally hear something off of them, but I wouldn't be like, because I always felt like, why I get stuck on that? Like, focus on the next thing. But like lately though, like like I said, the last few years, I ain't gonna lie, it's like the shit be calling me. It's like I be feeling like, damn, I want some conceited shit right now. Like I'm damn near only listening to my shit.
Well,
a couple other people.
Yeah. Well, also when you revisit your stuff like years later, that's when you can really get a gauge on if it's actually good.
Right.
Like, even for like videos that I make, whatever it is, like in the moment, like you're really like emotionally attached to this piece of work. So like you're like, yo, this is fire. But then you come back like 5 years later or 3 years later, and if it's still good, and you're like,
some shit out there.
This actually was
terrible
really good.
Mixes. Terrible. The songs were good. Terrible mixes though. So I definitely feel you.
Yeah. You want to talk about some of this stuff you brought?
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So you have an action figure, which I think you're like the
Yes,
first
sir.
rapper I ever seen with an action figure.
Well, thank you, my brother.
Tell us about that. What is this toy right here? You brought us some albums you're actually going to sign for us.
Yes,
You
sir.
Talk
Yes,
about all
sir.
this.
Well, we got the Bucky Malone action figure, 10 out of 10 made by B Art Toys. Shout out B Art Toys.
That's like a local person?
Nah, he's not local at all.
Well, I mean, like you know him in real life?
Yeah, I know him in real life, yeah.
Okay.
But he's based overseas.
Okay.
Awesome sculptor, you know what I'm saying? We came together and designed this masterpiece right here, man, you know what I'm saying? 10 out of 10 made, very exclusive drop. You see I got the, you know, this is me. You see I had the actual fit on, the LRG, dead serious shit on, man. And this year, bro, I just wanted to do something different. Like, you know, I done dropped shirts and hoodies and hats, you know, all kinds of merch. But I just wanted to step outside the box a little bit and just do something different, man. Look, it looks like he looking at the picture in the box right now and shit.
Like, is that me right there, bro?
Nah, for real though.
So which one of this is out of 10? Because it just says -10.
That's just my custom like one.
So there's
you know
10
what I'm
other
saying?
ones.
Yeah, it's 10 other ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just my joint. You know what I'm saying? The one that's on the wall in the crib, but I wanted to display it real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For the people at home.
And you said this is your manager's
this
toy?
Is Billy Bagley. You know what I'm saying? Balcony lifestyle brand, plush doll. By my manager, JD Balcony. Shout out JD. And you know what I'm saying? If you ain't familiar, go to balconylifestyle.com. Most fire clothes. This beanie right here, matter of fact, Sade Soul beanie, designed by my nigga JD, actually. Balcony Lifestyle.
Oh, so this is like a piece from like a clothing brand.
This is a piece. This is
Okay.
the plush doll. He dropped the Billy Bagley piece. He has a whole bunch of fire-ass tees, you know what I'm saying, featuring this actual character. All original work. He designed it, created this character, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about for real. Just doing shit that's different, man, and being original.
Is this the new album?
That's one of the new albums. That's Club Mars, produced by Rudy P. House/hip-hop album. That came out last year in May. But you know what I'm saying? Spice Girls, Funk Sway, Mars and Venus, they still ringing out like it's brand new. So
I definitely want to get you to sign.
and I got
these.
for sure. I got other physicals coming soon of like the shit that dropped this year. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, if you want, go ahead and sign that for us, bro. And also, while you sign this album, can you tell us, because I think you have a new album actually dropping on Friday.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Wings at Magic City, a
Yes,
love
sir.
story about a girl named Atlanta. Can you tell us about that?
Man, shout out my boy Too Tall, VA legend. Wings at Magic City, man. This is the 10th album that I'm actually dropping this year, bro. And pretty much, man, like, I've spent a lot of time in Atlanta growing up because I got family in Atlanta. Y'all probably like, this nigga got family everywhere. But dead ass, though, like, since I was a youngin', I've actually spent a lot of summers in Atlanta with family and friends. And I always wanted to do, like, a special tribute to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like so many people kind of run off with their swag and style. I never tried to do that, and I kind of personally felt like, damn, like, this shit is a part of my life and story. But, you know, being from Virginia, I always wanted to put that on the forefront because, you know, that's home. I wanted people to know where I was from. However, we can't ignore the impact that Atlanta has had on this music industry. You know what I'm saying? So this is just this is like my OD to Atlanta, bro. Like, real talk. To the time I done spent out of there, to the contribution to the game. You know what I'm saying? This is like my thank you to Atlanta, because for real, they didn't kick down doors and low key made it possible for, like, you know, VA to be prominent and other places in the South to be prominent. You know what I mean?
Did Atlanta have a wave before Virginia? Like before Pharrell and them wave?
You know what's crazy?
Because I feel like, didn't Atlanta's wave really start with, like, kind of around Future's time? Or no, like T.I. and shit, and like...
see, they had...
yeah.
I want
T.I. and
say...
Jeezy around that era, right?
Nah, hell nah. See,
Before
I mean,
Jeezy
that was like
and
the
T.I.
trap. That was like the trap era, but I think Jermaine Dupri had shit on lock way before then.
Okay,
like,
see,
that was like...
Atlanta.
That was like, shit. When did Crisscross start popping? Like 91, 92?
Okay.
So, you know, I would say, like, the Jermaine Dupri, like, pre-So Def, Jermaine Dupri was killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Then eventually you had So Def. You had Dungeon Family going crazy, which is, you know, Goody Mob, Outkast, essentially Future, because Future comes from the Dungeon Family. A lot of people don't know that.
Well,
yeah, so you got, you know what I mean? That's why people be jumping in this shit, don't be knowing their history, man. They got to know what they, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I would say, like, it's a lot of people that don't get their credit that got Atlanta popping, like, even before them, but mainstream level, definitely gotta give it to, like, you know, Jermaine Dupri, So Def, Dungeon Family.
What did I say? LaFace Records? Or zoom in on that?
Yeah.
The 90s breakthrough.
Oh, yeah, of course, LaFace, Babyface.
Yeah, zoom in on that, bro.
Dallas
So
Austin.
this is the different eras of Atlanta. So while the early
1990s.
pioneers laid the groundwork, the scene exploded in the 90s through key figures and labels. LaFace Records, Jermaine Dupri, like you said, Outkast, Dungeon Family, like you said. Go down, then we get to the trap era.
Bro, I seen it. You know, being there in real life, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot Lil Jon was from out there, too.
motherfuckers had it on lock, bro. Like, but then I seen it. I seen the shift, too, though. Like, I remember being, like, in middle school, and all of a sudden, yep, M-I-T. Yep, like, bro, I witnessed all that shit in real time, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I ain't gonna say I ain't think, but I would have never imagined it would be where it's at now. But even then, being out there during those times, it was always fun. It was always lit. It was always good energy, bro. Like, real shit. And me not being from there, but having family from there and then meeting, like, locals out there, I'll be honest, I think Atlanta probably was the most welcoming city I've ever been to. I can't say it's like that now, but when I was younger, you can literally talk to a stranger on the street for like an hour. Like, real shit. Like, Atlanta was different. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I wanted to drop this album. You know what I'm saying? Just show my appreciation, because it has impacted my life. Not just music, but my life, for real.
Are you a frequent visitor to strip clubs?
Yo, people probably think I am, but I'm really not, bro. Like, you know, I'll hit a strip club every once in a while, you feel me? But, man, like, compared to, like, my homies and peers, like, nah, like, you would be shocked, bro. Like, it's like a special occasion type thing for me. Like, if I got a knot in my pocket and it's just burning and I'm bored, maybe. But honestly, I'll be cooling, bro, just because it's like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm getting so, like, in that mode of, like, just being in the crib, smoking, not being bothered. Like, niggas gotta really drag me out these days, bro, because I be already just in my own world, comfortable as hell. Like,
bro, I'm getting to the vibe now where it's like I don't even smoke as much as I used to. Like I'll smoke before bed. Like I don't smoke all day now.
I mean, you know, if I got some shit, like some pressing shit I gotta take care of, then, you know, I might gotta press pause. But if I got a day where I don't got nothing going on, nothing of importance, I'm lighting up. Fuck it.
Yeah, most of the time I have something to do during the day. So it's like if I smoke in the morning, like I won't feel like doing shit.
You know what I mean? But it's like sometimes, man, when there's too much shit going on, it's like you can't go into certain places smelling like weed. That shit alone and how you like, damn, I can't even smoke this shit right now. I gotta do this. That.
Yeah.
So, you know how I go.
I'll be thinking like, because we have a weed sponsor for the podcast.
Oh,
shout out to Grow Club. But I'm like, yo, what if I stop smoking weed?
At me. Tell them holler at me, man.
I'm like, what if I stop smoking weed and like I just still have a weed sponsor? Like, is that fake? Like, am I a poser?
Nah, man, not at all.
Bro, it's crazy.
You smoke weed before.
Like I was telling you earlier, like in Bosnia, they look at weed like heroin. So I started smoking weed when I was 13, and like from 13 to like after high school, like I'm arguing with my mom about weed. Like it was like a big turmoil in our relationship, and she's like, and I'm thinking like I'm never gonna stop smoking. But now I get to that point where it's like by myself, I just kind of started smoking less. Like it's not because my mom forced me to, and she's happy about it. But I'm like, damn, like I don't know.
I'm not. Listen, man. I smoke all day, every day, but I'm not one of them niggas that be like, man, why you don't smoke? Like, before I even was like, bro, like, when I played ball, it's so funny how, like, life can change you. Because I was that nigga that used to talk shit to niggas, like, niggas would be...
Oh, you were straight edge?
I wouldn't say...
Put that fucking blunt down.
I wouldn't say straight edge, because I was a little... I wouldn't say straight edge, because I was sober wilding. That's even worse. Like, I was out here wilding, not smoking, not
you need a weed
shit.
to calm you down.
Yeah, exactly. So... Before I was even smoking, I would look at motherfuckers like Craig or something like, nigga, what the fuck is you smoking for? You know what I'm saying? I ain't get the purpose. But then once I started smoking, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm at the phase now where I understand what Jay-Z said in that one interview. He was like, yeah, I love weed, but too much is just not good for me.
I mean, but if you know yourself like that, then hey, you know what I'm saying? Some people know, like, man, I hit this, I ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit
the
getting
weed
done.
different now though too, bro. The weed
for sure,
is really
for sure.
different.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, not everything, but mostly shit grown in dough. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more powered up. Niggas was smoking brick back in the day, acting like they was high up there shit. Hell nah.
So we talking about the new album, some of these pieces you have. I wanted to ask you too. I saw that you went to the Black American Film Festival.
They had a pop up in New York.
In New York, yeah. How was that?
Man, that shit was different. I've been, you know, on the low, man. I'm trying to creep into the little acting situation, man. So,
you want to act?
Yeah, man. I love movies, man. Like, I'm a movie buff. That's another thing. That's probably why my ass be in the crib all the time, man. I be watching TV shows and shit, movies and all types of shit, short films and shit. But nah, man, I really just went just to, I was assisting somebody, you know what I'm saying? I help out a podcast, The Spot Real Talk. They like cover a lot of shows and movies and stuff like that on YouTube. And, you know, I be filming and doing my creative direction shit on the side. So I really was like, I had other shit going on out there. Like I had a video shoot and shit scheduled, but they had things going on at the pop-up as well. So it made sense to just kill two birds with one stone. I was like bouncing around for like the whole weekend in New York and shit. But I was there for the whole festival. It was like 3 days, I believe. Yeah, that shit was cool, man. I got to meet Melissa Ford. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the girl on Joe Budden?
Yeah. I don't know if she's still on there, but yeah, you know, the Melissa Ford, that was cool. So
I've been tapping in with Queen's Flip from Joe Budden Pod. He does his own thing on YouTube. Like he'll go.
I know. Yeah, hell yeah. Queen. See, that's the thing. It's so funny because I knew who Queen's Flip was before the Joe Budden podcast shit. He was always like wilding and shit, like fucking with niggas, like doing like skits. Like I want to say like. I think I seen him in a skit with like Young and May. She like stole on the nigga or some shit. That was like the first time I seen a nigga. And I was just like, yo, what the hell, this nigga be wildin'. And then like after that, he just was popping up everywhere and shit. He cool though. He funny as hell.
Yeah, we went to Richmond like a few weeks back and we did a pod with F&F Chop, G Sambo, and Ron Banda pulled up.
Okay.
And which that was like our second time linking with Ron. But Ron was telling me that Queen's Flip hit him up and he wants to come to Jackson Ward in Richmond to like do a video with Ron. And then, so I just started tapping in with Queens
they gotta
Flip.
do that.
And I've noticed that he's been doing these like interviews in Chinatown in New York. That he's been covering like the original members of like these Chinese gangs that were running since like the 70s in Chinatown.
I'll be scared to do that type of shit. Them type of gangs, man. That shit.
Well, it's over with now.
Different, man.
Oh, well, it's over with now. This is like from the fucking 70s and 80s and 90s. So now
they
it's
was
like
moving different. They was on a code of silence.
They were stabbing the shit out of each other. Like this was like in the 70s. I watched one today.
10,000 cuts.
Yeah, bro. It's a black dude. So he was like one of the original members of it's called the Ghost Shadow gang in Chinatown.
Bro,
he was the only black guy.
Shit real.
Like he was one of the original members, and he was talking about like this is before guns. Like guns didn't really start coming in the picture till like the 80s. So in the 70s, it was just stabbings, bro.
And about that,
like people would just stab somebody like 20 times, and like it's like a real personal killer.
Cut you up or just beat the shit out, jump the fuck out you. Yeah, pretty much.
And like I just think it's
that Warriors, like the movie The Warriors, that shit was real. Like that shit was not all them gangs. Them gangs is based like they like fictional, but that shit was based on like basically how New York was at that time. Like
I always think I think it's interesting because it's these like these people coming from China, they don't even speak English, and like they build this whole like part of the city that's now Chinatown. Like not a lot of cultures I feel like have their own parts of the city. And they're just like doing all this wild shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, that's kind of like, it's kind of set up like that. Like for a lot of foreigners, like even with the Italians, like when they first touch down, it's kind of like motherfuckers is given whatever and they make the most of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The best way to look at it, like, is like almost like, yeah, I guess. I ain't gonna say it's the land that nobody wanted, but it's just kind of like a family may come to America and it's like, here, y'all can have that. And then whatever they just was like, y'all can have that, whether it be Asians, Italians.
Or their communities will help each other.
They're going to turn, you know what I mean? They're going to stick together. They're going to come together and build. You know
like
what I mean?
if it's a community of whatever it is, Italians, and they know it's about to be a new Italian family coming over, the whole community might pitch in a little money, get them on their feet.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And Americans, we caught up in our own shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, not all of us, but some of us. So,
well, the thing is with immigrants, because I am immigrant, I was born in Bosnia. The thing is with a lot of immigrants, they really, I feel like, appreciate this country more than a lot of natural born Americans, because like you're born here and you grew up with this, so you take it for granted.
Yeah, you don't.
But if you came from a different country where there's no opportunities, there's nothing really going on, and that's where you were for your whole life, you get to America and it's like, bro, like we have everything here. Like you can get whatever you want to get.
When I went to Mexico, that changed my outlook on everything. I think the main thing I spent money on out there was water, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, like, you know how much this is? This is a luxury in certain countries. And like, you know what I'm saying? So seeing that firsthand was like, damn.
Bro, people don't have clean water like in a lot of the world.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like the shit that we take for granted every day. You know what I mean? So if I'm coming from a country where I can't even drink from the sink, you damn right. I come over here and see what we got going on. I'm taking full advantage.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't drink from the sink here either. You drink tap water?
I drink tap sometimes. If a nigga that thirsty, it's been some drunk nights, bro. There's been no water bottles and shit. Like, I fuck that. Like, hey, I ain't that bougie, nigga. Like,
it's not that I'm bougie. I just feel like they have like fucking. Was it?
Nah, I feel
they
you.
have lead in it, or
don't get me wrong, nigga.
Some shit in there.
Respectfully, if I'm in certain places and they saying that the water fucked up, like. Shit, the water was fucked up in Richmond not too long ago. You feel what I'm saying?
I said lead,
it can happen anywhere. So like,
it's fluoride, not lead. Because lead will be fucking crazy.
That's why I don't even try to joke about it or not. Because it literally can happen to anybody, anytime. So it's like,
what happened with the Richmond water?
Man, let me just say something happened to where it was contaminated for like I don't want to say it might have been a week. It might have been a week.
Karen, look that up.
Look it up.
And also look up, I wonder, is the water still fucked up in Flint, Michigan? Because I remember when that happened.
Crisis is like, that was January. Yeah, see, niggas.
What does that say?
Water and all that.
Is it something to do with an AI data center?
Maybe.
You heard about that?
Something happened to where the water was fucked up and like, not all through Richmond, but most of Richmond, niggas' water was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Richmond regional water crisis. Let's see what this says.
And you know, Richmond up the street. So it's like, shit, it happened in Richmond, nigga. That's the capital. Nigga, it can happen to anybody. So
Go to the key findings. Zoom in on that. What did I say? Zoom in some more on that. The highlighted
all this
parts.
shit be fit. Don't get me started on here.
Notification
this gonna turn
delays,
into a different pod.
Another thing I wanted to ask you about, bro. I was happy to see that you linked with TC and Ricky. How's you guys?
Oh, for sure, man. I'm gonna be honest. So, like with TC, right? Like I'm gonna be real. TC been a loyal supporter for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not even like I'm gonna keep it real. Like I just found out TC produced maybe a couple years ago, but even before that, he always was showing love. You know what I'm saying? Well, whether I post a single tape, I've always noticed like, oh, he dialed in. He always paying attention. And then like, you know, fast forward a couple years go by. I want to say he dropped a single, and like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like it probably don't seem like it based how I market myself, but bro, I really don't be on the gram. Like I don't even got notifications on my shit. Like if I'm on the gram, it's because I choose to be. Like I literally hop on real quick, disconnect from that shit. So I just happened to be on the gram one day, and I can't remember what single it was exactly, but his shit was on my feed, and like I caught like the first like 10 seconds of it, and I might have scrolled past, and I was like, oh, hold up. Scroll back up, like, what the fuck was that? I get to listen, I'm like, oh, it's TC, hold up. So now I'm like going through a whole deep dive, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I ain't know this nigga was cold like this, like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm hitting bro up like, nigga, you going crazy on this shit. Keep in mind, I haven't even met Ricky yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even knowing it's a connection there. I want to say, I don't know, you might have reposted a video. I don't even know. I think she had a live from the block freestyle video.
Oh, in New York.
Right, yeah. Exactly. In New York, she had a live from the block freestyle. And like when the shit, like bro, I kid you not, same scenario. I just happened to get on the gram. Bro, that came on the timeline. As soon as I seen it, it caught my attention. And I just get to watching it, and I'm like, yo, shorty cold. Like, vocal tone, delivery, all that. She hard. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have commented on the shit like, yo, she tough. Like, whoever that is, she tough. And I don't know who followed who first, but we ended up following each other. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you hard. Like, we should work, this, that, and the third. So fast forward, I had my tour stop in Brooklyn. And, you know what I'm saying? This was only about a year ago. This is for the Darren tour. So we in Brooklyn, and TC and Ricky pull up together. That's when I found out, like, you know what I mean? They together, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see TC first, so I'm like, oh, shit, what's up, nigga? I'm not even realizing he, like, moved to New York. I'm thinking he's still in VA. So I'm like, oh, shit, nigga, what you doing out here, nigga? He like, nigga, I live out here now, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he introduced me to Ricky, and I'm like, oh, shit, you shorty from the video, da-da-da-da, you cold, da-da-da-da. She like, yeah, you know, she like, T been put me on your shit for a couple years. She like, I didn't even know, like, that was your shit. Like, I've been, like, hip to you, woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, word, that's crazy how that worked. So, you know what I'm saying? After the show, we chopped it up, and it was just all good energy, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm all about just sticking with VA. Like, if you from VA, like, that make me want to, like, go extra hard for you and make me want to go extra hard rooting for you, all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing how they was combined and going about their shit, it just made me feel real good. It made me like, you know, I was like, yo, let's put something together, let's work. You know what I'm saying? Because I already was like, it was simultaneously like, I discovered TC shit not too long ago, then I discovered her shit. Coincidentally, they together. It was like, man, this is more than a sign to me. Let's make some fucking music. Let's do something, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They actually, the first time they ever spoke was on my Instagram Live. Damn. So I think they had been like DMing each other for a little bit. Okay. And so I was on Instagram Live one day in the studio actually, and TC was here. And Ricky joined my live, and then her and TC were just talking. And that was the first time they ever spoke. That's and at first crazy. It was just like a working relationship. And I'm telling TC, before they even started dating, I was like, bro, that's your wife. That's going to be your wife. He's like, man, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, not too long later, they're dating. Not too long after that, he moves to New York to, you know what I'm saying, live together with her. yeah, I really love their relationship. And TC, he's a good dude. He is a loyal guy. He's a good dude. Like,
that's my boy.
Doing this podcast.
He's supposed to be here. He might be on the road still.
Which actually is crazy how you guys are getting here on the same day. He's coming from New York tonight.
Man, we was just talking about that shit. I hit him last night. Like, I was like, I was on some funny shit. Like, I'm about to be in your hood, nigga. He like, oh shit, bro, I'm not even home, bro. I'm on the way to VA right now. I'm like, nigga, what do you think talking about? I'm talking about the nigga. Yeah, he's like, oh, he like, bro. He's like, that's crazy. He's like, you on the way now? I'm like, yeah, nigga.
Bro, he's supposed to be here like 10, 11, I think. He might be close by now. But the thing is, bro, like doing this, I meet a lot of people, right? And I don't expect to be best friends with someone because I just did a podcast with them. Like I try not to like cross a line. Like I don't assume we're best friends because we did a podcast.
Right.
So there's a lot of people I do content with that we don't really stay in touch like that after the podcast, which is fine. It's still love. It's a kind of more of a professional relationship, right?
Sure.
But like TC is one of those guys that I really just ended up being friends with, and we stayed in touch, and we really built on the friendship.
And that's what made it so easy for me to work with, bro. Because like I said, he was supporting me for years, nigga. No strings attached. It was never no DMs like, listen to these beats. None of that. Nigga, I heard his shit on my own. So it just made me organically fuck with it and be like, bro, let's do something. Same with Ricky. I heard her shit on my own. It didn't take nobody being like, hey, check this out. Like, I just happened to stumble across it and I'm like, oh, this shit hard. And sometimes that's what makes the best collaborations. When you just stumble across some shit and be like.
Last thing I really wanted to ask you about, bro, is so you are from Manassas, Virginia.
Yeah.
A lot of times we
Manassas,
talk.
Is
that about
half
Woodbridge?
and half. It's like Bailey's Crossroads.
Is that
Manassas.
Is that near Woodbridge?
Time in both places. Yeah, it's literally like how
here in
Hampton, like how Hampton and you know what I mean. How Hampton and the News is the same shit. Like
Woodbridge. Woodbridge. Okay,
yeah, Woodbridge is like 15 minutes.
I would say like in the conversation of Virginia, people usually talk about like Northern VA, which I guess they're talking about Woodbridge, or they're talking about 804 or the 757. But I feel like nobody ever really mentions Manassas.
I mean,
and also,
it's our fault, bro.
You guys
not gonna lie, as a Manassas resident, it is our fault.
Do you guys consider yourselves as part of the DMV up there?
I mean, geographically speaking, technically it is, but like motherfuckers from Manassas don't really give a fuck about that shit. Manassas is like a big ass time warp. I don't give a fuck how long you been gone. If you from there, you can leave for 5 or 10 years and come back and it's like damn near the same shit going on. The same, people doing the same shit. If they alive, people doing the same shit.
But if I just ask some random rapper from Manassas, is Manassas in the DMV, what would they say?
They gonna be like, yeah. But at the same time, I think everybody in Virginia kind of got a chip on their shoulder with that shit. Cause it's like people, and this is just, I don't want to offend nobody, but it's the truth. Like people get selective when they want to include us in that shit. And that's just
people from other areas.
Yeah, like whether it be people from DC, people from Maryland, it's like when Virginia get brought up in the DMV conversation, it get real political. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like areas like here, Richmond, shit, even places in Nova, like niggas kind of get that chip on their shoulder and they adopt that I don't give a fuck about that shit attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like we got our own shit anyway. So it's not like people aren't claiming the DMV wave, because people do claim it. There's a lot of people that's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's more of a case of like general identification, because at the end of the day, that's what the rest of the world view us as. They don't know they don't know shit about the 757. They don't know shit about the 804. They don't know shit about the 703 or the 434. They just look at that shit as all the same. Same with Baltimore. Like they like look at Baltimore as a DMV. But when you go to Baltimore, they got their own culture out there. You know what I'm saying? Their own wave. So
they got the heavy goot.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like on the inside, everybody's kind of fighting for their own identity and stake and claim. But on the outside looking in, motherfuckers is like, man, y'all all the same shit. You know
I'm one of the maybe few people in the 757 that I will say were part of the DMV. But what I noticed is
I would like. I mean, if it was up to me, it's DC, Maryland, Virginia, right?
But
it's not
the thing
DC is Summer, Maryland, nigga.
And Summer, Virginia.
That sound wild as hell.
What I noticed the people's biggest critique is of like why they don't want to be attached to the DMV is because they're like, yo, we're just so different from this other part of Virginia. But like saying you're a part of the DMV, it doesn't mean we're all the same. Yeah, it's DMV and there's different pockets of Virginia that have their own style. You can be unique to your part, but you don't have to say you're not in Virginia. Like, I think that's weird.
I think, all right, so when the term was originally coined and phrased,
go ahead.
They based it pretty much off of like,
you know who coined it though, right? I'm about to get him on the podcast.
B-Lo. You talking about B-Lo?
Rico Nasty's dad.
That's her dad?
Is that him?
20 B-Lo?
Forgot bro name. I've been DMing him. So long story short, somebody plugged me in and was like, yo, you want to do a podcast with Rico Nasty's dad? And I was like, maybe. But what really made me want to do a pod with him,
dad, that's crazy.
He says that he claims that he coined the term the DMV, and I'm like, if that's true, I need to get him on the podcast.
Oh, let me see. I know. I thought it was.
Just type in on Google what's Rico Nasty's
202
dad's
B-Lo.
name?
That's what I thought coined.
Steve is him.
That's what I thought originally like came up with the name. You know what I'm saying?
Well, who is that guy?
He's from DC. He's like a socialite from like back in the day.
It might be the same guy. See what Rico Nasty's dad's name is.
I'm not saying it's not. He's older than us, bro. So
no, I'm saying no. This guy's old. He said he did it in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying. It was like late 90s, like entering the 2000s type shit.
I forgot his fucking Instagram, bro. I've been DMing his ass.
Hold on, man. We gonna talk about that. But nah, I mean, me personally, how I feel about the whole DMV conversation. I mean, I'm a part of the DMV. That's how I look at it. I'm from Virginia, but I'm a part of the DMV as well, too. And, you know, the only way it's gonna resonate is if people stop all that back and forth shit about who's a part of what and what means what. And people gotta really push it if they want it to stick. Because the DMV has been a thing. Like I said, it's been coined for a very long time now, and people still don't know what it is.
Well, I guess who does Google give that credit to, Kieran? Type in who coined the term DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia.
People are engulfed in so many different cultures and regions. I feel like they would be just as engulfed in our shit, but it's so much confusion amongst us. We can't expect the outside not to be confused. Like, the fuck? If I was on the outside looking at it, it look like a Royal Rumble to me if I'm just looking at the shit. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, is that what you said? B-Lo, right?
Yeah.
20 B-Lo.
That's what they said?
That's what Google says. Does it say...
Hey, I'm 3 for 3 on this motherfucker.
Maybe this guy was
now,
fucking...
dog.
Maybe
like,
he was lying.
Just talking.
Well,
now we got to tag him in this shit so he know I ain't... You know what I mean? He's like...
What's the scene in Manassas like right now? Is there any cool up-and-coming people?
You know what, bro? It is, dog. It's a lot of artists in Manassas that's popping, like youngins too. They hard, bro. But it's just like, I'm gonna be real. I think, and this is what I say, like the 757. I really look at it like, man, I'm trying to use the right phrase for it. It's damn near like if we talking like on the entertainment and creativity side of Virginia, I'm gonna be honest with you, this shit is the nucleus, bro. Like, I really do feel like it's something in the ground out here, bro. That
we say something in the water.
Word. I don't want to get sued, so you gonna say something? But nah, like real talk though, like it's a lot of talent and everything though, like from the sports side to the creative shit, it's a lot of, and it's like that everywhere in Virginia, but I feel like the landscapes in each region is different. Like, you got Richmond, it's the capital. It's big fucking city. It's a lot going on. But in the same token, just like it's a lot going on, it's easy to get stuck in that and feel like, I don't need nothing else. Nigga, I got Richmond.
I was shocked to learn just how big the drill scene is in Richmond right now. I just got hip like around the time we did the Ron Banda pod.
Just like it's a lot going on out here, it's a lot going on out there. They got the venues, spaces. It's a lot of young business owners out there. It's a lot. Like, from old Richmond to now, bro, Richmond is on the up right now. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you from Richmond and you got all that going on, it may not make you want to leave Richmond. You may not have that urge to leave Richmond Cause it's like shit, nigga, I mean, this shit lit out here, nigga. Now you come to 7-5, I mean, we can all attest to this shit. It has its moments where we might be like, whatever, but let's be real. We gotta be honest, bro. This shit lit, bro. If you had a chance to live out here, if you're from here, when you leave, that's when you get to appreciate it. Like, damn, it ain't no place like this shit. It should really be jumping. But this is where I'll be honest. It don't be no money out here, dog.
Like in creativity or?
Like, I'm gonna say that too. Like, people don't be trying to like, bro, it's other cities that they'll pour into the creative scene. And it's like, real talk, the creatives keep this shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming from this place and that place pouring into this shit. Like, bro, this all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, people probably trying to hop on the wagon and support now, but y'all came from the ground up with this shit. And that's like everything in Virginia. It's a lot of homegrown shit. And I feel like in Northern Virginia, it's a lot of money up there, but no fucking vision. Well, I got people that don't want to take a risk, people that don't want to do creative shit. They just want to do government-based shit that's centered around money, shit that's going to be guaranteed, whatever. And it's not that many places where people can showcase their talent. So it may not seem like it's a lot going on, but it's plenty going on. It's just like, we just don't got the same stages as maybe 804, 757. But we got all of the talent, though, just clustered up in like these different regions, whether it be Centerville, Manassas, or Woodbridge. Two motherfuckers, Shabuzi and Tommy Richmond are from fucking Woodbridge. Them niggas was like #1 at the same time or some shit.
Yeah. Tom, I think I might have Tommy on the pod. I've been DMing him and he said he's down. And he put us on his story.
Bring him up here, man. Bring him up here.
Because he made an announcement like...
Because I feel like it's confusing amongst each other, like in Virginia. We got to figure this shit out. Because if we figure this shit out, bro, we could have been took over the world, bro. But it's like everybody wants to be the coolest and the flyest, the first to do this. And it's like, fuck all that, nigga. Let's just put on, nigga.
I think what it is in Virginia, man, is our politicians and the people in power here don't want this to become a hot spot for creativity, because that does bring a lot of negative aspects to your city. Look at like Atlanta, look at New York, look at LA. Like being a hot spot, it comes with a lot of homelessness, a lot of crime.
Man, we already got that
unwanted attention. And they want Virginia to stay peaceful and calm and not too much going on.
But is it really, even with all these data centers, FBI buildings, is it really that peaceful still?
In Virginia?
Yeah.
I would say, it's 757 for the most part, it's pretty chill.
It's pretty chill, but then when it ain't though. It's ugly. So it's kind of like,
I mean, it's not
they
like
put up the it's not like, I ain't saying it's Chicago.
I'm saying compared to places with like a Skid Row, or you look at the
government.
Where's Kensington Avenue at? Is that
Kensington? That's Philly. You talking about
Philly?
Yeah,
like it's not as bad as some of these parts of the country that are just so poor and so much crime and so much homelessness, and so much drug abuse. Like it's not that bad.
Nah, I ain't saying it's like, I ain't trying to poverty compare no shit like that. Nah, but I'm just saying like, you would think for this to be the FBI's backyard, it should be no fucking crime.
This is the CIA's backyard.
It should be no fucking crime. Nigga,
they gotta have a little bit of crime to keep distractions going.
Let me not say too much on this bitch, bro, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the most dangerous place, but it ain't the safest.
I mean,
especially where we at right now. Niggas know about Newport News, so
it's pretty chill, man. I hate when people are trying to make their area seem
chill.
Like, yo, this shit's so dangerous.
By
like,
living, I ain't gonna lie. I done lived all over Norfolk and been in Hampton, all over. Like, when you live here, you know. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. If I never lived out here before and I was passing through on the wrong night, I might get the bad first impression. And I feel like that's what it is about Virginia. People might come out here and they might get one bad impression and just write us off. And it's like, bruh, it's so many other beautiful things here.
Yeah. I like this area. I think it's pretty. I think this area is pretty decent place to raise a family.
Hell, I mean, yeah. In a sense of in a retirement sense, yes. If you like, it depends on what kind of person you are. You know, some people be, you know, it depends. If you want to slow things down, I feel like, yeah, this is the place to be. As far as just like, if you want to have an area where you can somewhat control the pace of what you got going on. Because really, it's like, I feel like this goes for everywhere in Virginia. Like, if you caught up in the madness and the chaos, it's damn near like you choosing to be caught up in that shit because it's easy to duck off out this.
It's how you move. It's who you surround yourself.
Yeah, it's all on how you move. Because if you want to duck off and get low, you can do that too. So it's really on the energy you keeping and the company you keeping and shit.
I agree. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate you for making the drive. I'm glad that we can connect these different parts of Virginia. Is there anything else you want to touch on? Anything else you want to lead the people with? Wings at Magic City. A love story about a girl named Atlanta.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a new album dropping on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Which also, this podcast will be out on Friday. So if you're watching this when it comes out, it's the album's out.
If you're watching
now.
this shit, album number 10 should be out. Wings at Magic City, produced by Tutal, man. Mixed and mastered by Meek on the mix, you know what I'm saying? This is album number 10, like I said. I'm on this Flood Year 25 campaign. This shit don't stop, man. We just been letting this shit flow. It's the 10th album of the year, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a few more surprises I got. You know, I won't spoil it, though, but got a show coming up in McLean, VA. If y'all not familiar with McLean, VA, that's like Tyson's Corner area, if y'all familiar with the mall.
Bro, just be saying a bunch of Virginia places like we never hear of. McLean, Centerville.
That's what I got. We gotta say it though. Like, look, all right. So look, y'all heard of Vandy the Pink, right?
No, what's that?
He's a designer. Vandy the Pink.
I'm not hip.
You can buy his clothes on 2K, right? You can wear this shirt in 2K right now.
He's from Virginia?
Yeah, he's from Centerville.
That's fire.
See what I'm saying?
Come on.
That's why we gotta stick together and put this shit on so more people can know about it. You know?
What?
This all he designed this right here. Yeah, you see?
Oh, something in the water. He had a pop up.
He was just at Complex Con and shit.
Nah, I'm not even hip. I got to tap in.
This his jacket right here. This his shirt. And this the jacket, you know what I'm saying? Racer jacket. If you see, it's a Centerville patch on his jacket.
Damn, did he copy Will's Fortune with the upside down McDonald's logo?
Will's Fortune? I don't know, but I don't know.
Damn. Pull up. Yeah,
I don't know if I don't know, man. Vandy the Pink, man, he that guy. I don't think he got copy anybody.
Nah, maybe
he might have did it
not.
first, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe. That's fire though. I gotta tap in.
Yeah, man, Vandy the Pink.
Is that him right there?
Lifestyle. You gotta mix it up, you know what I mean?
Come on. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. We gotta do this again. Let's not wait 2 years. I might be in Manassas next time. You never know.
Man, pull up on me, man. That's my bad for letting this much time go by. But niggas was doing shows and shit, man. Doing these albums and shit.
You gonna do a tour for this album? Like top of the year?
I don't know if I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna do a tour next year, but I'm still deciding if it's so many projects. I'm like trying to decide if I'm gonna center the theme around one project or just have more of a like general theme. I'm still kind of deciding.
Honestly,
it's in development though.
You got so much music. You could just do like not a throwback, but like a greatest hits type, like a greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like a mixture of songs from all your projects.
I got like. This is just the songs that's on streaming. I got over 600 some songs or some crazy shit like that.
Come on. Hell yeah. Thank you, bro. If you guys are watching this, definitely check out bro stuff. He got hella music out.
Make sure you follow me, Bucky Malone, 703, BUCKYMALONE 703. People be putting the E in my shit. There's no E in it. It's BUCKY. Get all 10 of the albums that's out right now. Flood Year 25. My time, man.
Come on. Thank you, bro.
Thank you for having me, man. Off-world shit, man.
Yes, sir.